After several hours, my husband came back home and I didn't speak to him all day long due to his bad behavior. Unfortunately, the day after, the same situation recurred, and for the umpteenth time, he went to the coffee house without me. That day, the main topics which were discussed regarded two new medical procedures, blood transfusion and plastic surgery.
Remember that tomorrow there is going to be a meeting about the new medical procedure, blood transfusion.
Oh, really? How exciting! See you tomorrow. I'll be there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Dr. Brown and I would like to talk to you about a new medical procedure, blood transfusion. This is an extremely exciting discovery that will change the world of medicine and improve the quality of our lives. Actually, I believe it will save many lives.
So, tell us, what does it entail exactly?
Good question, sir. So, this is a method consisting of the transfer of blood from one body to another that avoids a number of diseases linked to blood, like anemia, for example.
I'm sorry, but I'm stressful of this new method because I think it could be very dangerous for human lives. And it involves the blood of animals, doesn't it?
Yes, necessarily so.
It seems base indeed for a man to have the beast's blood inside him.
Come on, Flint, why do you think so?
I really must object to this idea. I've recently read an article about an accident that happened regarding this new experiment. This accident involved the French physician who worked for Louis XIV, Jean-Baptiste Denis. He transferred calf's blood to one of his servants who has suffered from bouts of insanity.
I've also read about this tragic case, Mr. Flint.
Yes.
However, it was later proven that the murderer was his wife. It was a small domestic matter.
I haven't read anything about it. Maybe I should go into this episode more in depth. You know, you can never trust what you read in the newspaper. Maybe this discovery is not so bad. Maybe it can seriously help to save many lives.
Well, you can be sure of that. Can I have a coffee, please?
Oh, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Well, I'm fine.
I'm very well. How about you?
Me too. Have you read the latest news on the newspaper?
Oh, do you mean about Farinelli's council?
For the invention of the battery, the Italian Alessandro Volta.
Goodness me, how many new things to discuss. But actually, I was referring to the first rhinoplastic surgery.
How is it possible?
Oh, really? I hadn't heard anything about it.
Tell us more.
Of course, it's one of the most important steps forward in the medical field.
When did it happen?
Who was the surgeon?
Joseph Carpio, an English surgeon. Have you already heard of him?
Yes, I heard some people talking about him.
Well, I think I read one of his books. I learned a lot about medicine from it.
Did you find out anything about plastic surgery?
Well, no, I didn't, but I would have liked to.
Let me explain. Plastic comes from the Greek word plasticos, meaning mold or shape. It's a surgical procedure that aims to correct or restore form and function. I think it's extremely useful, especially for those people who have had accidents. And you, Jack, what's your opinion concerning this topic?
Well, actually, I don't know. I know it's an incredible step forward in the field of medicine, but I feel it could be dangerous.
I don't agree with you. Why do you think so?
First of all, nowadays the IG isn't good enough, especially this kind of operation.
I don't agree with you. I think we'll improve for sure.
Well, on the contrary, I think that plastic surgery will help people to improve their lives.
But don't you think that in the future people will want to have plastic surgery only to improve their appearance and not because they are disfigured, using it only for aesthetic reason?
Well, yes, maybe people will turn to plastic surgery even if they haven't got any kind of problem. However, in my opinion, it isn't that way.
Anyway, it will remain a landmark in the history of medicine. Aren't you enthusiastic for this?
Why not?
We are as God made us. We should accept how we are as God's creation, aesthetic, free.
Well, come on, this is something more important, and let's have a coffee.
After the debate concerning plastic surgery, others went on to discuss something more extreme that could even be considered a mutilation of the human body: castration.
Have you ever heard of Carlo Farinelli?
Do you mean the soprano singer?
Yes, of course. I think that his voice is wonderful.
Yes, indeed. But do you know why he is so talented?
I think he was castrated, wasn't he?
Unfortunately, you are right.
Unfortunately, why? I think that thanks to castration we can hear beautiful concerts.
Nonsense. I had those people who allow the castration of their children.
But on the contrary, I think that their parents make this kind of operation to guarantee a better future for their children.
I really must object to this operation because I think it will damage the children's lives forever and they will never be able to choose the life they would like to have. And again, we are interfering with God's will. It won't do.
Maybe you're right, but listen to this noise. What is it coming from?
It is coming from outside.
Oh, look over there. She's your wife, isn't she?
Oh my God!
What do we want? No coffee houses!
What do we want?
Now!
I don't believe it.
No coffee houses! What do we want it? Now! What do we want? No coffee houses! What do we want it? Now!
I remember very well that moment when the other women and I broke into the coffee house. All the men were dumbfounded and they couldn't believe their eyes. Even my husband didn't think that I would be able to do something like that. It was difficult, but we didn't give up. Unfortunately, even after many attempts, women never succeeded in entering coffee houses.